is going on, BTS Army? How we all doing on YouTube? My Patreon friends, what's going on? Beautiful Sunday outside, isn't it? Cold out here, snowing out here. What else is new in Canada? What are we watching, man? My friend Mackenzie tossed me the goods, and I appreciate this. I saw you on our live chat our live stream on Patreon last week too, and I appreciate the love, appreciate the support, the hangs, and I appreciate this. I've had a few conversations with people about Chris Martin being a bro, both for BTS and just like in general. So Chris Martin's emotional speech full about BTS JIN at Coldplay's concert, featuring or the song's Astronaut, I'm assuming. And then we're gonna watch a performance. What's the performance after? JIN does the Astronaut with Coldplay. Oh, okay, so that's the performance part. So the speech and then the performance. Okay, I got it. My friends, don't forget to like and subscribe. Check me out on Patreon as well if you'd like. The link's in the description box. It's about $5. I also have a PayPal link if that's more your thing. But I recommend sending a couple links if you do the PayPal thing, just in case they're not viewable in my country or something like that, right? So, but my friends, let me pull this up. Let me make this full screen. What's Chris Martin got to say?
Understand yet? You just ask.
Oh.
A few years ago, I felt like we had to play a certain kind of music all the time. We had to fit into a box. And I felt that way about my life also. And I met some good people and read some good books and met some great teachers. And they seemed to be happy. And the thing that made them happy was not having fear of what you don't know. And people you don't understand yet. You just ask. And one way that really blessed my life and our life as a band is that about 2 years ago, someone suggested to us that we should work with a Korean boy band. Full of judgment.
Not a, the.
Full of judgment, which is often my first reaction because I'm human. And after a while I was like, why do I feel scared about this? Just because they're different, you know? They make different music. And so we went down this road and we did a song together called My Universe. And it's turned out to be one of the most fun and fulfilling relationships that we have as a band. And it's taught us so much about just embrace the other rather than be scared of it. And so about 6 months ago, one of their members called me up and he said, I have to leave the band in December for 2 years and join the army in Korea because that's the rules there.
That's tough.
And he said, I need a song that says goodbye to everybody for a little while and tells them that I love them because like all bands, we need you. It's you that really does everything. It's you that is the magic. And so I said, okay, we'll do a song together, and instead of being worried about it, I feel so excited about it and so grateful for this relationship that we have with BTS.
You know what? Like, I want to take a second, and like the speech is great. It's beautiful. It's very inspiring. It's very emotionally driven. But like outside of that, Chris thought it was important enough to take. Like it's like this video is summed up in 2 minutes, but he took this time out of his concert time, out of his runtime to talk about this. And maybe he stretched the runtime or whatever, like it is what it is, but he took time, dedicated time to tell that story. And I think that is like, it just drives it a little bit more, man. This is really cool. I appreciate you sharing this with me. The box thing, being in the box thing, I vibe with real hard.
This song arrived, and I was like, this is one of our best songs. Let's give it to this gentleman. And he's flown all the way here from Korea. And this is the last time we'll see him for a couple of years. He has to go join the army, which is serious stuff, and we hope it goes okay. But please, give the biggest and most wonderful welcome to our brother from our band of brothers. This is the Astronaut, and this is JIN. Let's go.
Cool, man. Oh, I'm looking forward to this. Oh, wow, I'm looking forward to this. Okay. Let me get rid of this one. And let me pull this one up. My friends, we'll wait. We'll wait forever if we have to, right? That's all I'm going to talk about it. Look at this. And like Coldplay, bro, Coldplay. I've talked about this with the army balls, right? The glow things. Like that's where I first saw it was with Coldplay. Very immersive concerts. So this is gonna be very fitting. I gotta turn it up. I almost gotta grab headphones. Great entrance too. So he's singing along with like a track, right? I think there's like a stereo track going on. It's like pan far left and right. I'm gonna knock something over, and then he's like right down the middle. But it's cool because his intonation is still perfect. He's still like locked into the like the way that he's singing. Because the thing is you can sing ah today, and you can sing ah tomorrow, and it could sound different. You know what I mean? So like to stay locked in and like intonation and like intonated to how you recorded it, I think that's a sign of professionalism. I always talk about that when these guys are singing along with tracks and stuff. It's wild how similar they can sound to the track. Like you can tell it's his voice. He's got the mic cupped. It's got a different graph to it. It's got a different EQ to it. It's got a different kind of sound and different presentation to it. You can hear like the pff from like his breath and stuff. So you can tell it's there. You can hear it separated from the track, but you can still tell that he's singing along with like his track, right? It's just, I think it's so cool. I like that. I like that. There is nothing. I just that jump. I like that. I like that. He does such a good job of the head voice though. Like when we did the earlier videos about Jin, like everything that he sings in his like falsetto or his head voice is just it's so stunning. It's so stunning. So beautiful. Beautiful. God, he probably just feels right at home. That big stadium, like Coldplay's on top of their game too, right? Like, man, this got to feel so good. This has got to feel so good. So much of Coldplay's music just feels so inspiring. Just how the music's presented and how they play it and everything. Oh man, I love this. I love this already. I want a hug now. Where's my cat? Where's my cat? Harmony's cool. And the support he's using, sorry, my eyes itchy. The support he's got down low is impressive because, like, so back to the falsetto thing. A lot of singers, they're good at one thing or the other, right? But like singing this low and still having tone, being able to like draw emotion, represent emotion is tough. Not everyone can sing low. Not everyone can sing high. Not everyone can sing low. And it's so exciting to watch. It's so exciting to watch. So casual. There's little things that are like, I'm curious. It would be neat to see how much influence each member had for each part, because there's like all these like kind of keyboardy synthy parts that just feel so true to like BTS. And don't get me wrong, Coldplay too, but like it just something feels like very fitting to like the BTS vibe, in my opinion, from the little bit that I've seen. And I just like, it just feels like Jin just had his hand in it. You know what I mean? Like I'd be curious to see how like the actual writing structure and flow went with that in mind, because like I don't know, man, this is really cool. This is really cool. Sounds emotional. Sounds very emotional. Like Chris Martin doing harmonies here. Yeah, let it out. See, I don't think I could do that. At that pitch, I don't think I could sing in my head voice and hit that note and then sing it full voice. Not that controlled, not that controlled. I'd be belting my ass off. I was gonna do this earlier where he goes do do, and I thought that note would be more weirdly placed for me, but it turns out it's fine. I don't think I could full voice it though. So good for him, man. Good for him. This is a great dynamic. Oh man, and he's got that no one else, like that else just had so much weight to it. Good for him, man. Let it out. Let it out. I want to hear it. I want to hear it. Come on. So I think what he's doing, he's got his I think it's his larynx is dropped, and like it's like soft palate positioning, so it's got this like all the time. It's got this like almost like these like dark undertones almost, right? So then it like the extreme of it would be like the opera side, right? But when you do that, like I think bel canto leans into that. There's like a bunch of different singing techniques that do that, but it's all about sparing your voice, but it gives a really cool tone, right? Like it's not bright, it's not shrill. It sounds like he's like almost like stepping down to the note even when he goes up. Like it's neat, man. It's neat. Until I sang that back, I didn't really catch that. That was kind of fun. That was kind of happened in real time. Oh man, he's feeling good. Like he's just having a time. It's so good just to see his smile like that. Like I said, he's got to be right at home with like, you know, the only like competitive, real like biggest audiences in the crowds or in the world, right? Like, come on, man, this is so nice to see. After that last video, this is just like heartwarming, man. It's heartwarming. It's a great riff too. See, even like that part in the falsetto, it's like it's not. Or sorry, no one else instead of no one else. You kind of hear the difference? You kind of hear the difference? No one else versus no one else. You hear the difference? You hear the difference? Or am I stretching a little bit? I'm also down the octave, but.
Gracias, Argentina. And thank you, Johnny, Will, Guy, and Chris. 그리고 사랑합니다, 여러분들.
What a performance, man. Oh, I could just watch him like in that smile and like running around on stage all day. All day. I love this. That was such a good pairing. Mackenzie, BTS Army. They're called Army. Are they called bombs? Is that what they're called? I keep calling them balls, and y'all keep correcting me. I thought it was a great performance, great pairing, man. Like very emotionally driven bands, very like spectacle driven bands. Like that whole thing, like the chorus part, like it's just the fireworks going off is just so immersive. And then just seeing them get to be friends and hang out, like it's so cool to watch. It's so cool to watch. Y'all want to nerd out about some drums for a second? I think they were doing some kind of like really interesting stuff on the drum kit. See if I can find a shot of it. It looked like they had like sound canceling or like reflective kind of paneling above right here. So this is like the cymbal mic. This is the overhead mic. They've got it pretty close. It's a big mic, man. It probably is catching a lot of bleed, but if they have speakers above them or if like there's fireworks that shoot down, it's going to pick up a lot in that microphone. So this, I think, is shielding for that, which is like wild. It's wild, like the level that they'll take things to make it perfect. But I thought the drums, they almost sounded like a pattern. It almost sounded like a pre-recorded pattern. Like they were perfect. And it's great to see him singing still, because I remember when they first came out, he was singing backups too. And I dug that. I dug that. But my friends, I've been rambling this whole time. I appreciate this. This is so heartwarming. Can't wait for the next one, my friends. I think I got the Anderson .Paak one coming up here right away too. But my friends, see you soon.